will the NX have virtual reality? The NX was reportedly delayed to 2017 to add VR functionality, according to the Digitimes report, not to be confused with Digimon. Nintendo had plenty of work to do.
Digital time?
Quote, to enhance the game's console's video game / handheld game integration experience. Oh, and add virtual reality function to the system. So just add that. Digitimes sources say that the console will feature a 5 to 7 inch display, very similar to what we see with Rotom Dex from the Pokemon trailer. Most likely going to be reflective of the new controller and what Falco has in Star Fox: The Battle Begins. And the controller will have a joystick and can connect to the TV, and will be all that. There's also a very interesting article that you can find. I think if you just Google it, the headline of the title or the article editorial is, turns out the history of the virtual console or the virtual boy is more interesting than the console itself. Be sure to go check that out on the topic of
really
VR.
Good article, yeah.
Yeah.
I really like that. We were just talking about this last night, about, and I was just thinking about a little bit more about Nintendo and their, it's been rumored, and you mentioned the article mentioned that their sources say 5 to 7 inch display. Nintendo's,
Pop that thing in a headset.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about.
Samsung VR.
The phones work really well with the Samsung. I don't know if you tried. Dad just got that.
I've been playing a lot. I was going to talk about that.
So I think that would work. What all you'd have to do is basically when you go from remote play on the gamepad and it says just look at the gamepad and it just goes off the TV. I would expect, and especially with Nintendo's mastering of gyro controls and the motion tracking just in the unit itself.
Yeah, the lack of latency and all that.
I mean, my goodness, I think that they could easily create some sort of split screen VR thing. They do a really good job.
Well, Star Fox is basically already VR, just not on your face.
Yeah.
Like the cockpit view is 360 first person view whenever you want.
They do a great job at optimizing for hardware. You keep in mind, with Mario Kart 8 and things getting it to run at 60 frames a second, and things about Super Smash Brothers, and on a Wii U console where some of these things maybe shouldn't work like they do, and somehow Nintendo, other developers are we can't get this crap to work on your system, but Nintendo knows just how to make everything work beautifully.
Well, even there's a concern, some sort, I don't know what game it was, but some Nintendo game, the download for it was so small, and people are just how? That game, is there just not a lot to it? And it's no, it's just, I think it was maybe Xenoblade or something. It was just on one disc, but it was the same size as all these other open world games. And it was just how did you get it that small on there? And yeah, they optimize so well. The big thing I think with Nintendo virtual reality, if it is with the NX, is I think it'd be very much so a miss if they didn't have VR integration at some point in its life cycle and have that ready to go.
Yeah.
But I think it reinforces that there's no play like it. If you can have in one gaming console TV play, portable play, mobile play, and VR play all in one, I mean, there's just really no reason to have anything else. It's what the PlayStation was aspiring to be with PlayStation VR, PlayStation TV, and PlayStation Vita. And if Nintendo can find what they were trying to do with that, it could just be so cool. And yeah, I've been trying a lot of VR recently. I'm staying with Dad right now before the wedding, so I can just save some money on living. And he got a VR kit, so I've been trying it out at home with him. And a couple days ago, I did the Jurassic Park demo, where a big brontosaurus towered over me, and then ate some grass some leaves on top of a tree, and then fell down onto me, and I was just oh crap! I thought I was gonna die. Today I did a tour of the IGN office with the VR headset. I did the Jungle Book demo, and then I also loaded up a Paranormal Activity video. But then they started doing a seance in some sort of basement, and they're dark spirits gather here, and I'm all right, no. And I took off the VR headset, because a baby stroller started moving in the background. I'm no, baby strollers aren't supposed to move. And I knew, because it's completely enveloping you in it. I knew at any moment some baby was gonna start grabbing at my eyeballs. I'm I can't get it off.
Yeah.
But it's so immersive, so cool, and I
Yeah.
can't wait to see the technology. Hopefully, I can get a PlayStation VR headset this fall. But if they confirm right away, if you'll get like VR will be available with the NX at launch, I'll just hold off and wait for that
Yeah.
because I can't wait. Can't wait for that.
Mm-hmm.
It's the future.
Yeah, definitely.
It is that new medium of play that we want.
Yes.
How's it going?
It's going good.
Nice.
Koppai episode 25.